Hey y'all, it's Felicia. Sundays I call Sunday Fun Day. I feel like it should be a day of complete relaxation or fun. Um, day of rest. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you decide to do, it needs to be fun. Um, anyway, this is the me thing. But today I thought I would talk about self-image. Um, this world we live in now, this social media era, this app era, where everything has to be polished. Everybody has to look their best. I think has driven a lot of people crazy, and it's thrown a lot of people's heads up, and it has made a lot of other people very insecure. And if you think about it too deeply, it really can be it can be bothersome. You know, um, first of all, I want to say this. I think that people have to grow into loving yourself. They say there's a saying that when you're in your 20s, um, you're trying to figure it out. You just got out of the house on your own. You're trying to figure out what career path you want to take, etc. In your 30s, that's when you make your footprints. You should know what your career is. You should have your goals in sight and be working hard on getting that done. And in your 40s, you should know who you are, know what you're doing, where you're going, etc. And then basically, as life goes on, hopefully it's getting smoother. So it's a process. I remember when I was into sports. I was an athlete. I ran track, played basketball. I didn't make it a full high school term playing basketball. It was not for me. But I'm doing the military, so I was never into the whole makeup girly thing. I didn't get into that until I was in my 20s. And it was a process. Like me being in heels, it was so awkward. I had to teach myself how to walk in heels. And I tried to make a thing, but I could never really get into it. Every now and then, I like a nice red lip or something like that. And I love mascara. I gotta have my mascara on because my eyelashes are kind of long and crazy. But other than that, taking that stuff on my face for me has always been problematic. I feel like it makes my skin break out, gets on your hands, when you're doing paperwork, gets on your paperwork. It's just messy, and I just never liked it. But that's just me. And since the pandemic, I'm actually kind of grateful because I used to put on like some powder here and there. But with us having to wear masks, I'm like, what's the point? Like, what's the point? So I haven't been wearing makeup at all, and I really see a difference with my skin. A little challenge lady, but that's another story. Anyway, I drifted off stuff too. But I was just talking about self-image. In my 20s, I went through this awkward phase where I started wearing dresses and heels and had to figure out how to walk in the heels. And then, trying to figure out what's sexy and what's not tacky, not tacky, etc., etc. So you have all that. But then you get into relationships, and then sometimes your partner might want to see you a certain way, and you see yourself a different way, and it kind of messes with you because this is your partner. This is somebody that you want to impress. So just trying to give an example. But it starts with you. It starts with you. I remember one time I actually was really, really depressed. I was having a hard time with a lot of different things in my life without exaggerating. And I was out, um, I was hanging out, and I was twisted. I ain't gonna lie, I was twisted. And this guy, he was a really good friend of mine, he came to me. He said, Felicia, he pulled me to the bathroom. He saw me look in the mirror. He said, when you look in the mirror, what do you see? I said, what do you mean? Because, obviously I'm looking at myself. He was like, no. What do you really, really see? And he was so serious. Like, the seriousness of his tone kind of hit me. And it actually made me feel like I kind of sobered up instantly. And when I looked at myself, like the way I actually looked from a physical standpoint, I didn't like what I saw. And then when I thought about how I felt on the inside, it's like a light bulb went off. And I remember thinking, what I'm looking at right now is a reflection of what I'm so unsettled about with what's going on inside of me. And I will never, ever, ever, ever forget that. Um, it kind of was like a turning point for me with regards to image and how other people perceive me. I no longer, I don't want to say I don't value the opinions of others, because I absolutely do. There are times when I'll say, hey, Mom, what do you think about my hair? Or I ask a girlfriend, or I ask a guy friend, whatever. Or, can I change my hair very frequently? Or I can ask how I look in a certain outfit, or whatever. But ultimately, I am responsible for this, inside and out. And some people, unfortunately, live their lives. Oh, I gotta turn it down. And they never reach that point where they can truly say they can look in the mirror and see somebody that they love, regardless. And it's sad. You know, sometimes when I take pictures, by the way, I love Snapchat, right? Only for the sake of the filters. I feel like they just enhance my look so much, right? But I oftentimes will not even, well, I share those pictures, but I'm just going to say, I'm conscious of the fact of, is this what, if I share this picture with this filter of me, right? When I meet people or people see me in person, is this what they're going to see? You know what I'm saying? I have actually gone out on dates with people that, you know, saw pictures of me online or whatever. And I was thinking, like, do I look like, I wonder if I look like the pictures to that person. And fortunately for me, the few dates I haven't had, the guys have said, oh my God, you're so much more beautiful in person. Could it be game? Absolutely. But it feels good to hear. I do feel like if there wasn't some truth to that, I would absolutely know, because, you know, you wouldn't get a response, or you might be treated a little differently. And unfortunately, I have not had a situation where I've met somebody or run into somebody, we went on a date, and I was ghosted. But you know, that's just something I think about when I share filter pictures. But that's just me. But I know a lot of people. I have a family member. She has several different apps on her phone, so that she can filter her look before she posts a picture. Apps that I did not even know existed. It trims, you know, certain areas, and I mean, it'll change the structure of your face. It's so much. Like, I didn't even know that stuff existed, but it's out there. And she was so serious. Like, the amount of work she put into editing that picture, I just wouldn't. For me personally, I wouldn't even put the picture out there. If I got to do all that, I don't need to put the picture out there. But that's just me. Another example I like to think about is there's this makeup artist. Actually, I don't know what to call him, but he's a hairstylist and he does makeup. His name is Anthony. I follow him on Instagram. I think he's actually from Virginia, but he has millions of followers, and people love his work. I actually like his work too, but I feel like the end result of the videos that he shares, once he's done the hair, the makeup, the women look nothing like when they originally sat in that chair. So my thought process is, okay, when you go on a date with that man or whoever, and you presented yourself all like this, you can't keep that. You can't keep it up, like, not every day. You can't wear makeup to sleep. You can't. Well, some people do, and that's nasty. But when you wake up in the morning, it's not gonna be the same person that you presented yourself after this makeover. And it's one thing if you get married, it's your wedding day. You want to look your best. This is your one time, supposedly, to get married. You're gonna take lots of pictures, see a lot of people. It's gonna be video recorded, so you want to look really, really good. But on a regular day, you know. But to each his own. The other thing, this is on the subject, and this is just me. Oh my God, the lashes, they drive me absolutely crazy. Some of them are really, really nice. They are. But a lot of them are ridiculous. I mean, the girls can't even hold their eyes open. Oh my God, like they can't hold their eyes open. They're blinking so hard. And then y'all have seen them. Y'all have seen them. And I think the Mink ones, those are the ones I hate the most. They're so thick. Oh, so thick. I'm talking about girth, like thick. It's just not even practical. It's not practical. Like, why? Why? And again, I mean, hey, if you like it, I love it. But that don't mean I gotta understand it. So, you know. But yeah, love yourself. Love yourself. Another thing that made me think about self-image is Kevin Samuels with the whole rating thing that he has. A lot of people, I don't have many followers, but I'm just saying, Black Planet used to have this thing where they would automatically rate you by your profile picture, and so you would know your score. And quite frankly, I just felt like the more naked you were, the higher the score you had. It really didn't have anything to do with your actual looks, features, whatever. But when I heard Kevin Samuel say something about the ratings, it automatically made me think about Black Planet and how they used to do that on that page. I'm probably talking about age, talking about Black Planet, but anyway. So here's the thing: women love to be rated. Like, and I don't understand what that is, but they do. And people say, "Oh my gosh, Kevin's so harsh. He's so mean. He makes people feel like they look down." But they call in and ask for it, even on days when he's not doing it. Even on days when he says, "Listen, we're not going there today. Today I'm talking about this." Oh, well, I was just hoping you could rate me real quick. They still want it. Rate yourself. Rate yourself. And listen, if you don't think highly of yourself, nobody else is. They're not. Maybe your mama because she had you, but you know, nobody else. And I mean, I think there are a lot of people that have exaggerated confidence. I know that for a fact. But you know, love yourself. Love yourself. That's all I can say. That is all I can say. Because if you truly love yourself, how somebody else rates you won't matter. Unless it's something that you know that you truly need to change and work on. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta consider like what are you being rated based on? Because beauty at the end of the day is in the eye of the beholder. There are some guys that look at me and women and think, "Oh my gosh, she is so unattractive." And then there are some that may think that I'm one of the most beautiful things in the world. So, and that can go for anybody. So, yeah, that's all I have for that, y'all. That's all I have. But I hope I gave enough examples. I try not to go over 15 minutes because I don't want it to be blah, and I don't have all those extra side effects and stuff like that. I'm just testing the waters with this whole YouTube thing. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I would love your feedback, your commentary on the subject, and have a great Sunday.